Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ashley's Treasure, and I have another haul to share with you. So little one is with me. This is one of them. My dad and I, we went to a, he came to us this time, and so in the city here, thrift stores aren't as great as the ones up north, and this was one of the books that we found. I found a golden book, and little one is loving it. I don't know if you saw it, but it was The Night Before Christmas. And I guess it's going to be for her now because she will not let go of it. But I got that one. There was some other golden books, but they weren't ones that I would like make journals out of. That one I could see myself making a Christmas one out of, but apparently she's going to keep that one. And then there was two more books that I got there, which are right here, which are these two. I got this blue one because it's a little like chewed up here. But, it was one of the Peter Rabbits, you know. This one's the Tales of Squirrel Nutkin. And, I can never find the dates on these ones. But I absolutely love and adore these pictures. Oh, and the Golden Book one, it's not an old one. It's one of those Google Golden Books where it has on the back where you can, like, Google search them. So it's not an old one. It's quite new. It's a 2000 something. But on this one, I can't find the date on them. But it is so darling. But there was a date. This was August 2nd of 1976 from their aunt. But I love these pictures. They're so darling. With the little squirrels. There he is dancing. It's just so cute. So yeah. And I love how it's not glossy. It's matte paper. So yes, I had to get that one. And if I remember right, oh yeah, the prices went up at the Salvation Army here. Because it used to be hardcover was $1 and then paperback was 50 cents. Now it went up 50 cents, so paperback is $1 and hard is $1.50. So that's why I didn't get the other golden books. I didn't think they were worth $1.50. And then I got this one because who doesn't like doggies? And this one's Champion Dog, Prince Tom. And it was quite darling. I do like the distress going on the cover. But look at these pages. Look how caramelized they are. The patina in it. It is gorgeous. And there were some really cute pictures of this. And I'm trying to remember. I know I saw it. Yeah, 1958. But there were some darling little pictures in here. And see, look at that. I'll have to use that for my line journal. See, there's a geese in there. Canadian geese. More doggies. You know, so there were some very charming little pictures in there. And the pages are quite thick. I don't know if you can hear that. Like, but, yeah, I tested it and it does chip, sadly, because it was the cheaper paper. Sorry, the AC is turning on. It's like 80-some degrees, almost 90 outside. So sorry about that annoying buzzing sound. Or humming sound. But yes, they're so adorable. That's why I had to get this one. And it had like different animals and stuff too in here, so it would be more for than just a dog journal. Be nice to the book, sweetie. She's looking at the squirrel book. But yeah, look at all these darling photos. Or illustrations. Here's another one. I don't know where it went. But yeah, it was like a show dog and then a hunting dog. Look, it's pushing a doll in the little stroller thing. Playing with some kids. Oh, look at that one with a little boy. Oh, giving kisses. But yes, it was so cute. So yeah, there were so many in here. I thought that was worth it. I do like the cover. It's a decent size. So yes, I had to get that. Yesterday there was a thing going on at the library. There was like a kids event thing, and it was like an hour before we had to leave for karate, so we went from there and then straight to karate. And they do have a bookshelf full of books that they are trying to get rid of. Adult books are 50 cents and then children's are a quarter. And my daughter was getting all antsy, and so we were playing. They found a game that she ended up liking, which really helped so that my son could do the activities while we played a game. Oops, sorry, she hit the camera. And So while she was playing the game, I found this one, which you've probably seen some of my books. I got Norman Rockwell. He's one of my favorite artists. Absolutely love them. Do you want to play with these ones on the floor, sweetie? You can look at them on the floor. Here, take them with you. Here, take this one. And you can take the golden book, too. Yeah, see, it's not that old. That's what I mean, like. But, here you go, sweetie. He has an obsession with hardcover books. Oh my gosh. But yes, so I found this one, and all the Norman Rockwell books that I have are quite large. So yeah, and so I found this one, which has some smaller pictures in it, and that's why I love it so much. But it also has photos by Kevin Rivoli, and he like compares like his photos compared to Norman Rockwell's paintings. But yeah, I got this for 50 cents, and the pages are quite long. I didn't even look at what year this was. But it has smaller photos of Norman Rockwell's paintings and stuff, which I absolutely love. And so I thought maybe some of these I could actually use because they're smaller compared to the other ones that are so large, like there's no way I can use them in the book, but these I can. And so I can use these for the, like, you know, like winter journal, or like the other one I can use on boys, I can use on baseball, I can use on that time period, like a lot of them are like kind of like gives that 40s 50s vibe. Yeah, look at that, isn't that great? So I didn't really get it for the photos, but like I absolutely love these. The size of them aren't too bad. So yeah, look at that comparison. I like that one. But yeah, see, some of them are smaller. I love this fishing one. They're great. And then like my favorite one I saw, yeah, this is my favorite one of his. I would put that on the cover. So yeah, I had to get that because all the smaller photos and stuff. Oh, and then there was a lot of these where he had like, you know, little sketches of different poses and positions, you know. So I thought that was really awesome too, that I could fussy cut them out. There was like some more throughout here too. Some were just black and white. Look at that lemonade stand. See, that could go in a golden book right there. Like, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love looking at his work. The colors and stuff. And just the time. Here's the face expressions. And he normally always had a dog with him. Okay, sorry, you're probably getting sick of this, but yes, I had to get that for 50 cents at the library. Oh, and then I think this was at a Goodwill. I found these placemats, but they're like fabric ones. And it was lions. They had safari theme, and it was $1.99 for all 4 of them. They had a bunch of different animals. They had like, I got the lion, of course I needed the lion one. And then it had this one, which is leopard, right? Yeah, that's not a cheetah, that's a leopard. So yeah, it came with 2 leopards and 2 lions, but they also had ones with elephants and rhinos, zebra, and I think wildebeest. And I wish that they had them all separately so I could get like 4 different ones, but they had them in groups of 2, so I had like 2 lions and 2 leopards, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to buy all of them, so that's why I got the one that I wanted the most for my African themed journals. And so that's why I got this one, because it had the lion and the leopard in there. So yeah, and I've been back there and I didn't see, I actually went there yesterday and I didn't see him. But I did find some fabric there, and it had lighthouses, and it had constellations on here as well, and it had like the name and place where, name of the lighthouses and where they're located. And I love anything to do with water, and I love lighthouses. It's a little bit darker than I normally go for, but because it has constellations, I love that too. So I had to get this. This is a nice amount, and I only got this for 99 cents. So there's quite a bit of fabric in here. So I can do lots with these, but I'll mostly be like fussy cutting them out. And then I found this interesting top, and I always have the hardest time remembering how their prices go there. And then they have these colored like things on there, but I never, Goodwill, this I got from Goodwill, and I don't know what they, because Salvation Army, they have like a color of the day, which makes it like half price. I don't know theirs. They don't really show theirs, and so I never know their actual prices. But I always love tops like this that are like lace and whatnot. And this whole thing is, I don't know this brand. I'm not good with name brands, but it was gorgeous. It's like a dark blue with all this white like applique, like lace going on. And look at these roses on the bottom. Like, look how gorgeous that is. So I couldn't say no to this one. There's just so much going on. And it's long sleeve too, so that gives even more. It was so gorgeous. I'd never seen this one before. I'm afraid it's too small for me to wear. I haven't washed it yet, so I have to soak it, and because it smells like strong perfume. But yeah, so pretty. Yes, so I had to get that. And then, oh, I got some more books. Where do I start? And then one of the times my husband was with me, we took our son to karate, and my husband wanted to stop at one of the thrift stores because he was looking for a paper shredder for work, and he did end up finding one. And there was like a new, like, not really a bin, it's like a little like shelf thing that they always put their books on, and they wheel it out to put on the bookshelves. Well, they leave it on the thing first until people like pick out of it, and then they put on their shelves. And I couldn't believe my eyes. All I saw was this, and I'm like, oh, that looks old. That looks interesting. And I pulled it out. It was The Little Woman's by Louise Alcott, and I could not believe it. I was so happy. This isn't like the first edition, and you can see like the cover's quite worn out. I've been wanting to find this book for my niece, but sorry, sweetie, if you're watching this. I'm gonna have to keep this one. This one has some value to it. It's in really good condition because it's been kept in this case, which is starting to fall apart a little bit right there, but it's kept the book in such great condition. Here's the spine of it, you know. It's has a little worn here, but for its age and everything, oh, it is beautiful. And I did look up, and it does have some value. I think it was like $40–50 they're selling on eBay, and they were in much worse condition and didn't come with the cover, you know, so I think this could have some value to it. And yeah, what's the year? I remember it said in here. Oh, the pictures are so great. And the ones with the pictures, it has different paper. It almost feels like thin watercolor paper because of the texture. But the other ones are smoother and thinner. This one is the 1947 edition, so it's not the first one. But this is her, you know, writing. They didn't do like change the story or anything, so yes, I was super happy to find this. Oh, the pages are wonderful, and there was a little bookmark in here where someone left off. Yeah, they were at chapter 17. There's a little old piece of paper. Yeah, it's old line paper, notebook, you know, writing paper. Huh. So I'll just keep that in there for now. But yes, so pretty. I love it. I have found some nice ones in there. But yeah, see, there's still some more colors. So beautiful. I was so happy to find this. So yeah, this is on my special bookshelf. And keeping it in this case. It does have a slight smell to it, a musky smell. So I'll have to let, you know, air out and stuff. But yes, I keep meaning to show you guys this, but it was the only thing I got that day. They didn't have like anything else. But they had this, which was so worth it. And so I got this. I think they sold this for me for 50 cents. Because children's book, they considered it as, so I got it for 50 or 49 cents. So yeah, I'm super happy about that. And then yesterday, while he was in karate, I stopped at Goodwill because I've been trying to find a different storage unit than this little one that I told you about, because like everything falls out and I've been getting so frustrated with it. This isn't all it's cracked up to be. I normally have all of these in here and they fall constantly, and then the ink brushes fall on my projects and then I get ink all over and it ruins it, and I'm like done with this thing because everything keeps falling out. It's too short. It needs to be longer so it can actually hold up. So I've been looking for something heavy. I was kind of hoping to find something metal and like have some weight to it so it doesn't fall constantly, you know. And then I found a little wooden pencil like box that was quite tall, but it was $3.99. I'm like, and it wasn't the best quality, and it had some weight but not really. And so I'm like, gosh, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? And then right next to it, I found this glass piece that was same price, $3.99. This is originally for like makeup. And what is that? Nicole Miller. I remember seeing that, like clothing, like little kids' clothing with that. But it's definitely been worn and loved. And I don't know what was on here. So I don't know if there's like a grippy thing on here, like a rubber thing to keep it from sliding maybe. And this was the glue that held it. I don't know, I'm throwing that away though. But it does have some velvet here. And then this is what it's like. It's got some metal and it's like welded together. And it's shaped like this. So it's all mirror on the bottom. It's filthy. I gotta clean it still. But yeah, so now I got a big one in the center and then all these little ones on the side. So, and it's long enough that things aren't going to be tipping over. So I'm going to be much happier with this. So I gotta clean up some room and clean this because it is filthy dirty. You can see like the makeup and stuff that was in here. So yeah, I gotta clean that. So that, and it does have some weight, so it's not gonna tip over. So I'm happy to find that. And then my daughter got a hold of this and would not let go of it. She loves hard-covered books this size, but this one's a notebook. And, like, the paper's not fancy or anything. It's not a bad size. It's actually got, like, gray lines. I wasn't going to get it because it's $3.99, but she would not let go of it. Because she found her brother's book that was in the car because he was reading it on the way to our car ride to karate, and she had an emotional breakdown. She did not want to let it go, and I was afraid of bringing it in with me to the thrift store, the Goodwill, because I thought they'd like think that it was one of theirs, and it's not. It's actually the library's and stuff. So I'm like, we're just gonna keep this in here. And she went through an emotional breakdown, and she got a hold of this, and she was happy. So I'm like, okay. And it was actually quite pretty. I thought this actually would be nice as a cover, as like floral, or you know, I don't know, there could be some insect specimen journal or something, and it's front and back. It was quite beautiful, a nice size. So I still think that's kind of crazy being $3.99. Their prices have gone up. I know Salvation Armies did first. Theirs is like ridiculous. The cheapest thing you can ever get there is $1.99. I found some golden books, which I was happy about. There was two that was older and two that was newer. They had this Pinocchio one, which I do have an edition of this one, but it had water damage on it. This was originally Aubrey, and then Lisa took over it. It says 1948, but I think it's newer than that. Yeah, 1977. But this one was pretty good. I didn't see water damage, and that was the names were the only writing in here that I saw. So I thought that was darling. And then I saw this older one too. This one, Let's Go Trucks. And just, I didn't even look inside it. I just saw, oh, this looks like an older one. I don't have this one. And it said 49 cents up there. So that made me know that was the older one. Yes. And this one's 1973, it says. Yes, sweetie. And then, yeah, it looked so cute. And there it says 1976 there, second printing. There's a little bit of crayon there. I couldn't see. It's actually cracked right there. They were probably trying to see if there was any letter in there, but it's quite tight and I don't see anything in there, but it's tearing right there, so I don't want to mess that up. But yeah, it looks so cute, and I don't have this one. And I love the ones when their back's like this. So cute. So I had to get that one. And these ones were 50 cents. And then I saw this one, and I don't have this one, and I could instantly tell that this was Elias Wilkins because of the baby. This one's Baby Listens. This was for River from Grandma in 2014. So darling. Oh my gosh, and that looks a lot like my baby girl. She's got big blue eyes, the big cheeks, and blonde hair like that. I'll have to find like a picture and compare her. She does look a lot like that. And look at that, isn't it so cute? Even a mom, she's so beautiful. Oh, I love this. This is my favorite one. Yeah, my little girl looked a lot like that when she was a baby. And then I saw this one too next to it, and I didn't even look in it. I just grabbed it. This isn't this isn't quite the art that I go for. This one was to River too from their grandma and grandpa, but this one was in 2015. I'm not huge into the art on this one. I was kind of disappointed. I thought it was going to be different. But yeah, I don't like the art on this, so I'm going to save this one for my kiddos. Mostly my little girl is making all that racket. Are you singing? Yeah? So yeah, I'll save this one for her. She grabbed a hold of this one too and would not let go of it. She loves books this size and this thick. I don't know what it is, but she's obsessed with them. And I thought this actually was a nice color. It was a mustard yellow color. And it's called Lost in a Book. I'm like, that's a perfect title for a journal, but it's actually based off of Beauty and the Beast. And so I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And I started reading it yesterday. I read the intro or whatever. Yeah, the prologue. And it was kind of interesting. Yeah, because there was the two sisters in the palace, and one is called Death and one is called Love, you know, good and bad, and they're betting on if Belle will turn the beast back into a good person or not, if, you know, she's the right person or not, before the petals, you know, the rose will die and become a beast forever. And Love believes that she's the one, and so Death betted like, what was it, like 3 million coins that he won't, and so now that's as far as I got. And so it was kind of interesting. I have no idea what the rest is, but kind of got interested, so I think I want to read this before taking it apart. But I love this color. It's a great size, and I love the name, Lost in a Book. Perfect for a journal. So apparently she has a decent taste of books. And then I could not believe I found this. I've never found any of these books. I've looked for them for years. And yes, it's the Flower Fairies. I couldn't believe it. When I saw that, I had to like pinch myself. I'm like, wait, am I seeing this right? Because other people find these left and right, and I have never found any of them. It's funny how this says 16. Oh no, it's 16. I was looking at UK 10.99. Okay, US is 16.99. I looked at it backwards. I thought that they sold it for 10.99, and TJ Maxx brought it up to 14.95 down to 9.99. But actually, I think she ended up selling this to me for 99 cents, which I'm fine with, because I was looking at my receipt, and the only ones she put under children's was the golden books. She didn't put this one. And then I also got a children's atlas, and she charged me for adult, but that's fine. But this, it even says suitable for ages 8 and up, but I could not believe it. And I was looking through this, and oh my gosh, it even has at the beginning of how she started and everything. Oh, there's just so much. But yeah, there's like photos of her mom and her sister. So I definitely want to read about this. See, there's like little pieces. But I love how they had some little images of them. And it shows the years, like which ones she made what year. But they're great. Great sizes. And then she was telling me how her sister was a teacher and she helped out too. And the children there she used as models for her fairies, which I did not know. I love these so much. And it has the songs, spring songs. Oh, I love it. Oh, and then there was a little, someone left a bookmark. Look, I can cut that doggy out and use that doggy. But yeah, it has like each one of them in here. And about them. All throughout here. They're wonderful. So I don't know if I can cut this one up or not. I was so excited. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to cut these up. And now the more I look through it, like the harder it is, the more attached I'm getting to it. I was skimming through it yesterday. Oh, I love her. Look at her. Isn't she so darling? So cute. And it has the little song for that flower, that painting. The rose fairy. Oh my gosh. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to keep looking for more of these. This is my very first one of her books that I found. So I'm very happy. So worth it. Yeah, and the lady that was cashing me out, she was jealous. She couldn't believe it that I saw it. And it has like a kind of slight squish to the cover, you know? Those padded ones. Set that aside. And another book I got was this one, which this is the Rand McNally Children's Atlas of the United States, which is always fun finding children's books like this. And I instantly was interested because of the artwork here. Yeah. Oh, yep, that's the book. But these are great because they always have state ones. They always have pictures of trees, flowers, and birds. Sometimes they have state fish and stuff like that too. But normally they always have state tree, state flower, and state bird in this. So that's 3 great things to use for fussy cutting. But each one of them also has a painting as well. And I didn't look. Did I even see what year this was? I know I saw it in here somewhere. 1989. So yes, I love these right here. And there's like a little tree there. And then they have paintings as well, which I thought were kind of darling too, which could possibly go with like golden books and stuff. But they have each state. See, they're a good size to cut out. And then I did like these paintings as well. And you know, I could just use like sections of that too for cards, tags. There's Alaska. Look how pretty that is for Arizona. Yeah. California. Connecticut. So there's going to be a lot of robins and cardinals. I absolutely loved this one of Georgia. Like, look at those shells there. You know, how cute would that be on a page? And like I could even like fussy cut around here and just cut it off here or like over the sand and stuff if I didn't want the kiddos in there, you know. So I definitely love that. So these little paintings were like a little bonus. Like I mostly got it just for these, and that was even more. Like look at that one surfing. Nice card. different nose. So yeah, that was definitely worth it. Look how darling they are. The lobster for Maine. The horses in Maryland. Those are great. Oh, and then I love this one. The woodland creatures. That one's great. The wolf and the moose. Pretty flowers. Love it. There's a bison. New Hampshire. There's a cool painting too of New York. Statue of Liberty. The rodeo is really cute. So yeah, always keep an eye out for children's atlases and ones that has states, encyclopedias, you know. So worth it. Oh, there's a deer. Look at that. That's perfect. I could actually use that in my winter woodland journal. I just cut right here and here. Look how perfect that is right there. There's a good size tag right there. I could always cut it down a little. And like, plus I cut around here, have this on the bottom of the tag, and you can journal on the top. But yes, glad I got that. And then, sorry, things keep falling. I got such a mess. This was standing out, and it really caught my attention. I was really curious about it, and I'm glad it caught my attention, because this is the Coming Collecting Boom by John Mebane. I don't have no idea how to pronounce his name. I'm assuming that's him, maybe not. No, photo by. Okay. But yes, they're all collective items. And I could tell it was kind of old because there was no barcode anywhere in here. And then I looked, because it was originally $8.50, I looked and I found the year on it somewhere in here. 1968 is when this was made. But there are so many, it's all black and white, but there are so many collective items on here, and they look like stamps, like block stamps, you know. Yeah, here. Aren't they amazing? They're not photos, they're all printings like this. It's just amazing. Look at all these bells. Oh my gosh, a lot of these would be great for Christmas journal. There's a farm journal for the cow, you know. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. Like almost every page there's something. I was going through this yesterday and I couldn't stop. I went through like every page. Like look at her and her. Look at those. I had a lot of interesting stuff. Look at the old register, the scales. Oh. But they're all like this, and they're so clear. So I have to like fussy cut these out. Some of these I think I'll just use the whole page, which I didn't look if this was glued in or if these were sewn in. I think they might be sewn in, because that'd be great if I could use like the whole page, you know. But they had like kitchen stuff. Look at those. The sifters. So these would be great for in like a recipe book or something. They're just so interesting. And it's like every other page there's at least something. I thought these ones would be great to use some ink and like color like certain parts, you know, and then putting on oh, what am I thinking? That clear stuff. To make it shine and look glossy, and they would look like a pendant or something, or like a photo or something, a brooch or something like that. I thought that'd be a fun little project. Oh my gosh, these are so gorgeous. But yeah, you just go through this like all day. Look at all them. The details is just amazing. Different hooks and stuff. Oh my gosh. And yeah, it's all through here. So if you ever find this, definitely snatch it, because there's so much stuff in here. It reminds me of like the Sears catalog, you know. I've never found any of those yet, but I found this, and it reminds me of that kind of. Look at these clocks. So I got so much stuff to cut out. These are so pretty. Look at the locks on these. Love these so much. And they even had like traps in here. They had a little bit of everything, just odds and ends stuff that was collectibles. Look at all the different handles for drawers. All the different knobs. They had door knobs in here too. Crosses. Locks. I guess there is a couple photos. Most of them are all like this, which I love. Oh God, wonderful. Yeah, and there was like stuff that you would, like sinks and stuff, the soap dispenser things for in the bathroom and stuff. There was sewing stuff in here too. They had like the old scissors and the pin, you know, cushion. Old pens, brushes, hairbrushes. And I like how these ones, they have little lines out to make it show that like it was shiny. It would have some like bling bling, you know, because being gems. So I liked how they had little lines to show that. I thought that was funny. And see, here's some of the sewing stuff. Thimbles. Look, this would be great for a sewing journal. There's all the old scissors and stuff. The measuring tapes. The strawberry. And to read up some of these would be kind of interesting too. Baby stuff too. Baby dishes and spoons. Toys, baby toys. Toy vehicles. Rocking horse. Here's the traps. School days, school supplies. Look at all the art stuff in here. I thought this would be great for like an artsy type journal. More vintage art. Oil cans. Thermometers. Different knives for different things, for like fish and stuff. They're so fancy. Even barbed wires. Different lamps. Collectible lamps. And then towards the end, that was great. It even had suggested for further reading on certain subjects, like the games, the bells. I thought that was really awesome too, which I might have to look up. But yes, that was definitely a winner. Oh, and then I do have 2 bags. This bag of all this thread, and they had a bunch of different ones. But this one, I really like the colors that were going on. Like this coral, like pink, this yellow, white, this light blue, this creamy yellow color. I love this like sage green. There's red and blue. I think that's all the colors in this one. Yeah. And this one was $4.99. And then I found this one that had even smaller pieces, and this was for $3.99. And I really like this one because they had smaller pieces. So I like using these for different things, sewing things on, and doing signatures and stuff. But I loved this off-white color, and they still had some left. I always like these pieces in the center for like extra ephemera. Sorry, my voice is like going in and out. This one's a little bit finer, but it's a nice tannish brown color. This one's like a navy blue. Looks like that one wasn't even used. This was originally Thrifty Village for 40 cents. And they ended up not using it. Now I got it. Coats and Clarks. Darn and Cotton. Plain finish. 76 yards. 4 ends. Yeah. But I thought these would be good for like Christmas ones. Oh, there's a button in here. A button just came out. Put that there. This was a nice gray one. I don't have a gray one yet. This was kind of like a navy blue as well. Wish that sticker wasn't on here. This one's like a dark brown. I don't have any brown ones. I love this shiny yellow. And look how thick that is. That was definitely great for doing signatures. That'd be great for like Easter, even spring color, baby ones. Here's like another medium brown. This one kind of has like a, this is kind of like Tattered Rose, you know, Tim Holtz ink. It's got that pinky color to it. They were used, but there's still a lot left. And then you can't go wrong with this one. These ones are great for summer, for, you know, like 4th of July and stuff, you know, stuff like that. And it's also great for Christmas. And there's so much on here. There's a dark brown again. This one you can see how old it is, because you can kind of see where the label was and then how it's dirtier here. What else? There's another brown one. Look at this one. It's on a wooden spool too. I love this. This would be cute for decorations through the house. It's such a cute little size. She thinks so too, apparently. Here's a white one, and it's quite thick. So that's convenient. And it's on foam. I don't think I like that. I think I'm going to take that off. And then, what's the last one? This one's like a navy color. Oh, and there's a bobbin thing. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is like elastic off of something. And another button. So for $3.99, that wasn't too bad. And I think, is that finally everything? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Like there was still one more thing. But I think that's all that I got. So I hope you liked this. If so, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And let me know what your favorite thing was. Mine was, oh gosh, the fairy book and the Little Woman's book. Those two. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so overwhelmed and excited that I finally found them too. It's like a miracle for me, because other people find them left and right, and I've looked for them for years and never found them, and finally did. So, yes, have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.